We now know it's official that DeMarcus Cousins has suffered a torn ACL and is likely going to miss the entire 2019-2020 season, a devastating blow to his career. After 3 major injuries in the last 19 months, I'm going to give you 3 players that the Los Angeles Lakers should sign after DeMarcus Cousins' ACL injury. Stick around. And welcome back to Journey of a Ballaholic, the best talk show for basketball addicts. I'm your host, General Hannibal X. Now listen, if you're looking for passionate and in-depth analysis on the hottest NBA and college basketball topics, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And make sure you also tap that notification bell so that anytime I drop a new video, you'll get that update, which is every Monday and Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. After the Lakers missed out on Kawhi Leonard, they had to turn their attention to finding role players to fill around LeBron James and Anthony Davis. And in my opinion, I think they did an amazing job, and I think DeMarcus Cousins was one of the biggest steals of the offseason. They signed him for a 1-year, $3.5 million deal, and with the talent that he has, the skill set that DeMarcus has, I think that was an absolute steal. I mean, you gotta remember, even last year, coming off of an Achilles injury, DeMarcus Cousins averaged 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 3.5 assists. I mean, this still is one of the best offensive big men in the game today. However, due to his injury, the Lakers now have to look to replace not necessarily DeMarcus Cousins because they have JaVale McGee to be that starting center. What the Lakers are now looking for is going to be a backup center, somebody who could come in off that bench and play that JaVale McGee role that he would have played had DeMarcus Cousins never gotten injured. As we know, DeMarcus Cousins is a former all-star, superstar, right? So JaVale McGee stepping into that starter role is not looking to become DeMarcus Cousins. JaVale McGee's going to do what he's been very good at, which is shot blocking, rim protection, being able to run the floor, being athletic, using his size, being a vertical threat on those pick and roll options. So that's what JaVale McGee's going to bring. However, as we know, JaVale McGee can't play a consistent 30-35 minutes a night due to his asthma situation. So they're going to have to bring in legitimate help to be able to come off that bench to be able to relieve JaVale McGee, while DeMarcus Cousins has to go through the rigors of yet another rehab because of another major injury. Let's look at the 3 players that the Los Angeles Lakers should sign after DeMarcus Cousins' ACL injury. Now, these guys here need to be tough, they need to be defensive minded, they need to be energy guys. So let's go ahead and kick it off with number 3. Joakim Noah, the 2014 Defensive Player of the Year. Listen, Noah's not the defender that he once was when he was with the Chicago Bulls. We get that. But that's not what the Lakers are necessarily looking for right now. What the Lakers want is an energy guy, a big man to be able to come off that bench and be a defensive-minded presence to be able to relieve JaVale McGee in short stints. And I think Noah will be able to do that excellent because he did that last year with the Memphis Grizzlies. You got to remember, in just 42 games, Noah averaged 7 points, 5.7 rebounds, 2 assists, and almost 1 block in under 17 minutes a game. That's super efficient for the time he's on the court. Noah is still a really good passer, and he's excellent in being able to set those hard screens, pinning that defender, which is giving that ball handler an advantage as he's coming off the screen. He's got really high basketball IQ, which allows him to know when to slip the screen and where to dive on the court to kind of make himself big and an open target for those easy passes. Now, his soft hands allow him the ability to limit the amount of bobbling that he's doing so that he's really efficient at being able to catch it and go right up for an easy basket. Noah will be an excellent addition. However, I don't think he's the best addition. So let's look at who I think would be the second best addition, and I think that's Kenneth Faried, aka the Manimal. Listen, last season in 37 games, Faried averaged 10 points, 6.8 rebounds, 0.5 assists, steals, and blocks in just under 19 minutes per game. Faried at this point, in my opinion, I think he's like a better, younger version of what Joakim Noah is at this point. Faried is a more efficient scorer around the basket specifically, but he's also developed the 3-point shot as he's improved to being able to hit 35% from 3 just last year on his deep balls. Now, the negative thing for Faried is his lack of size. That's the one thing that's truly holding him back from being the number 1 option, because I love the energy and the intensity that he plays with. But at only 6'8", 220 pounds, he's not necessarily perfect for a backup big, but he is perfect for a small ball 5. But that's kind of the same role that Anthony Davis is playing. That's why the Lakers need to look higher, much higher. I'm talking Superman high. Okay, that was a bit corny, I'll admit. But nonetheless, I think Dwight Howard would be the perfect fit for this role. Listen, he's not the 3-time defensive player that he once was, but what he still is and what he's always been is a bona fide rebounder, an exceptional rim protector. Even last year, in just 9 games, he put up 12.8 points and 9 rebounds in under 26 minutes. The season before that, we played a full 81 games. He averaged 16.6 points, 12.5 rebounds, and 1.6 blocks. He can still be a double-double machine when healthy. That's the one question with him, but if the Lakers do their due diligence and find that he is healthy, and if he's humbled himself truly and willing to come off the bench and be that backup for JaVale McGee, or sometimes being able to spot start, I think Dwight Howard will fit in perfect with what the Lakers are trying to build here. Listen, when Howard first played for the Lakers, he came with a chip on his shoulder. He was still young and immature. I think he's learned from that. I think that he understands now that this is LeBron and Anthony Davis' team. And if Dwight Howard wants a chance to win a championship, I think that he'll accept that role, and I think he would be exceptional in that role. Dwight Howard is a guy that I think that would be able to help the Lakers replace DeMarcus Cousins' unfortunate injury and situation. So Shams Charania has already reported that the Lakers and Dwight Howard have mutual interest in being able to team up. However, they have to reach out to the Memphis Grizzlies first to be able to get that permission to speak with Dwight Howard and his agent. So the Lakers, from what I'm being told, are in the process of reaching out to Dwight Howard to kind of gauge what that interest truly is and see if it's a perfect fit. What do you think? Who do you think the best big man on the available, whether it's on another team and or on the open market? Who do you think the best option would be out of these 3 and or someone else that wasn't mentioned? Go down to the comment section below and let me know who you think the Lakers should sign to replace DeMarcus Cousins. As always, I appreciate you taking a look at this video. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel, tap that like button, and hit that notification bell so that you can stay updated with the journey of a Ballaholic.